Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today let me show you a simplified way of doing this type of cornrows. They are called bandikas, and without wasting much time, let's get right into the video. So for me, when I'm doing back cornrows, I like to part the middle section first, and the reason why I do that is because if I start from the side, guys, when I get to the middle, you find that one side has taken a lot of hair and away from the other side. So one thing I do before anything else, I part the middle section first, separate the two sides, because I want to do 3 cornrows on each side. So that is why. But if your number is not even, it's an odd number, then you can go ahead and just begin, but be careful, because sometimes you get that when you get near to the middle section, the side that you started with has taken a lot of hair from the other side. Okay, so that is why I do this. That is one tip you can take away. It's a bonus. All right, so I started by parting my sides and doing the inside cornrows. So I'll show you in details, don't be confused. I'll show you in details what is going on here. So here I'm just doing it, showing you what you're going to expect in this video. All right, so this is what I was doing. I better explain in details just in a while. So here there are so many braiding styles involved, like around 3 to 4, right? So here there's knotless, there's inside cornrow method, and there's the single strand cornrow method. Okay, so here, as you can see, I'm doing small lines in between the big lines. So this is just to spice up the style. So I'm just doing the single strand cornrows, okay, at the middle, just to separate the big cornrows. All right, but if you do not want them, you can just do it plainly, but I prefer doing like this because it just gives it a more spaced out look, and it depends on the client's desire anyway, again. So with this style you can be creative. So the small cornrows are the size I was just doing up to the middle, because I wanted a different style. You know, you can do it up to the back, depends the style anyway at the end of the day. So guys, the middle section, not the middle section, the bigger cornrows, I was doing I'm doing an inside cornrow method. Okay, and if you don't know what that means, I've also done a detailed video tutorial on it, but anyway, I'm going to show you the detailed tutorial on this video. Okay, so just stay with me. So anyway, the reason why I love this style is because it's simple and it's very painless. It stays for long because, you know, I'm using the inside cornrow method, and we all know what that means. If you've watched any of my previous videos, I kept giving the advantages of using the inside cornrow method. But if you don't know, guys, I'll still put a link of the video in my description box so that you can go over there and watch it. And I've showed different styles on how to do the the inside cornrow method with braids, okay, also with plain hair. But guys, if you do not know how to do the inside cornrow method, you can still go ahead and use the other one, the single strand method, okay? But the downside of it is that when we are going to put our bandika on top, it's not going to be that flat. That is why I prefer the inside cornrow method, because you can see how the hair, it's flattening out. Just look at it, it's flat. But if I said I use the single strand method, guys, when I put my bandika there, it's not going to be that flat. It's going to be a little lifted, and someone will notice that you've done a bandika. Like there are 2 lines at the bottom and at the top. So if you can learn this inside method, then that's good for you, because it's really going to help you. But if you cannot, try with the other one. But I cannot promise you that you'll get the same results, because we want it to look as natural as possible. All right, we don't want it to look a little bit exaggerated or a little bit lifted or the line being seen from inside. All right, that is why I prefer this method. Anyway, so continuing, so you're going to do the inside cornrow method up to the end, just like a normal line. Before now, we're going to put our bandika inside on top. And if you don't know the meaning of bandika, guys, let me try to find a way to explain it in simple method. So there's this braiding style, it's done like where you make a strand like a braid on the side, then you come and sew it on the head after doing some cornrows on it. That is what we call bandika lines. So anyway, or in another way, even if you don't know how to do the big cornrows like these ones with the plain natural hair, this style can still work for you. All right, because it looks so natural, guys. It looks so natural. So here, see what I'm doing. I've separated the hair into two, so I'm giving a tutorial, just a small tutorial, but I've said I'll put the link in the description box. But let me just do a small tutorial here. Okay, so you separate the hair into two, and then now you come and add your braid. And then after adding the braid, you start braiding going inside, not outside. Just watch carefully what is being done here. You start with the hair, you section it into three, then you start braiding going inside. Guys, this style is easy, but I've said if it's not working for you right now, you can just do the other one, what you normally do, but you won't get the same results. All right, so you just braid going inside like that, and that's it. All right, and you see how it's coming out flat. Okay, so I repeat, like this style you can use it when you really can't grip the hair, like when you're doing the big cornrows, you can use this style. All right, it's still gonna work for you. It's not only for bandika people, anyone can use it when you want to achieve the big cornrows. Okay, so after we are done doing the inside braiding style, now so next I'm going to show you how we put the upper cornrows, the ones you've just seen in the picture, the big cornrows. It's very simple. So let me know where you're watching from, which country you're watching from, and let's get to know each other. Okay, just leave a comment down below in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching from. All right, and if you've ever seen this kind of braiding style before, let me know in the comment section. And has this style, is it really helping you at this point? Just let me know in the comment section. So this is how it looks like. This is the first step. I'm done with the first step, and this is how it looks like, and it's already beautiful, by the way. But there's also a style where you can just do this style like this way, like the inside cornrow method only, and then that's it. So now the parts where you've seen me separating at the front, so we are going to do knotless braid. So for us to get the big up cornrow, we're going to do knotless braid. So just watch how I'm adding the knotless braid. You just start with the natural hair because we want it to look as natural as possible at the front. So that is why I'm starting it as a knotless braid. Then I go ahead and add the braiding hair slowly until I get the size that the person really wants. So you can choose to do smaller ones, you can choose to do very big ones. That is up to you. So here my client didn't want them very small, didn't want them very big, so I had to make sure they're medium size. So you add the hair accordingly, all right, according to the size that the person wants. All right, so you just keep on adding the hair until after you get the size. Then I'm going to show you the next step just in a bit. So here just keep adding and adding. If you don't know how to do knotless, you just watch this section very carefully, how I'm adding. We all have different adding methods when it comes to knotless anyway, but this is the most used one. Okay, so that is why I'm showing you this style. So here I felt like the hair is already enough, so and I kept showing my client like, is this enough? And then she was approving, or if it was a bit bigger, she was saying no, it's big, so you have to remove or anything. So that is how it was working out. So remember, the inside cornrow, we have some hanging braids, so we have to join them together. So first we have to use a thread and a needle to stitch it on. And this step is very simple. So see how I'm starting it, because I don't want the thread to be seen anywhere. That is why I'm starting it like this. So that, and I join them together. Then I just keep sewing the rest of the strand up to the end. So in a bit I'm going to show you what I do at the end to make it look as natural as possible, so that someone will not notice that this is bandika. Unlike the old school bandika, whereby the strand are pre-made, so they just put it on the head and sew it in. But when you get to the end, you see that this is really bandika because of the hair from the cornrows. It's like being seen, it's very easily seen. So this is why I also love this style. Okay, so I'll just show you in a bit. So let me just finish doing the sewing, and after the sewing, you can see. And guys, when you're doing the sewing, make sure the thread, you're trying to hide it, it's not seen. Remember, we're trying to make it look as natural as possible. So just watch how I'm going to join the two braids together. So I'm just going to join it and then continue with my braiding. Just watch. Yeah, just like that. And then if you want any length, you can just add it from here. And that is another reason why I love this compared to bandika, because bandika, it's pre-made, so it's not easy to add the braid. So sometimes you find that some of them are not even on equal length because of the middle section, you know, it's longer than the side section. So when it's pre-made, you find that they're not even on the same level. So that is another reason why I love this style. All right, so you see I'm adding until I make sure all of them, they are on the same level. And then now I continue with my sewing up to where I had joined the two braiding hairs. Okay, and that is pretty much everything you need to learn about this style. Let me know in the comment section if you have any question about it. And if you know the meaning of bandika, please help the rest of us, the rest of the people who really don't know the meaning of bandika. Just say it in the comment section. And also tell us if you've really learned something new today. Have you ever seen this kind of braiding before? Tell us in the comment section, okay? And remember to subscribe to this channel, because we keep teaching each other about various braiding methods. Yeah, okay, so subscribe, and remember to turn on the post notifications bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. So guys, see how natural it looks. Just see how natural it came out. You can't tell that I have done two braiding styles on this one. You can't tell. Like, you might think I've just done big cornrows and that's it, but no. So you've just seen the tutorial, guys, and I hope to see you in my next video. So subscribe, comment, share, like the video if it really helped you, and I'll see you in my next video. So until then, goodbye.